my name is Darren Kent, and I'm involved in Sonny Boy. Is the name of the movie, and I played the character Danny, which is the lead character.
Yeah.
And it's about a boy with a very rare skin condition called XP, or Neuroderma pigmentosum, to be more specific. And it's about a boy who's allergic to the sun in particular, but any daylight or any rays that you get from daylight or the sun is what the boy's allergic to. So he sort of lives his life a bit like a vampire. Only goes out at night. If he goes out during the day, he has to be very UV protected and cover up all his skin because, he's very sensitive to the to rays or to sunlight. Yeah.
Hugely interesting film, really interesting
Thank you.
topic.
That means the world.
How did you find the process of filming and sort of?
Do you know what? It was quite hard. It was one of the hardest roles I've probably played because the best thing about filming this film was the fact that the actual weather at the time I was filming was the actual recorded the hottest day of the year. And when it's called Sonny Boy, obviously he's allergic to the sun. There was times in the film I actually had to go out in the sun, dressed up with balaclavas. UV protective welding masks and all sorts, and it nearly killed me, just the heat and the sweat that was coming off me when I had all that gear on. So I'm glad in a way that it was that hot when I filmed it, because it really made me feel how it would really feel to be with an illness like that. And it helped me not appreciate, that's probably the wrong word, but to live the role realistically and see how a real person with that illness would feel under that pressure. I think the timing was amazing, and
all that suffering in the heat paid off though, because you got a brilliant finished product.
It was lovely to get a special mention award. I'm very, very lucky.
And how did you find it working with the director? I mean, was that easy? Did you have quite a good
working
relationship?
I mean, I don't know Jane Gold very well prior to the actual film role. But Jane was amazing. I mean, she gave me so much background research on the role, and she brought the role to life. Although it weren't based on a real person, it was based on real events, and there's only a handful with that particular illness. So she brought me into that world of the illness and the condition and the character, and without her, I don't think I would have been able to appreciate the role as much as I did. And I feel very lucky to have been given such a challenging role, because it's like, as an actor, you don't get very challenging roles. You normally get typical typecast, in certain roles. But this one, for me, is one of my favourites to date, without a doubt. Yeah.
And so now you've had this brilliant success here. You've had your special mention. What's next for you then? Any other projects lined up?
I have. I'm in 4 movies at the moment, which I'm very lucky. I'm in a zombie film. I'm the lead zombie, which is in Essex, which is nice, my hometown. I've written and directed my own movie called Abusing Protocol, and I'm also the lead in that, about a boy who gets abused with drugs and a rough, violent lifestyle. And I'm doing a film about a twitcher, which is a bird watcher for people that don't know, and I'm the guy leading that. And that's also Jane Gold, the writer of Sonny Boy, also wrote Twitcher. So she's already got her fingers in other pies and getting me involved, which I feel very privileged to be.
Really exciting. You're a really busy guy.
I've been very busy lately. This last couple of months I've been very lucky.
So we might see you in the festival again next year then?
Absolutely, and hopefully I'll be maybe bringing my own film to your festival. Because I totally support what St Albans have done, and it is the first year, but oh my God, the films that got submitted this year are at such a high standard, and I really rate any film festival, but in particular I think this one has brought a lot of new talent. It's given a lot of people a lot of new opportunities, so I'm all for it.
I've had a fantastic weekend, and and I'm glad to have met you. So
and you, absolutely.
Wish you all the luck for the future. Thank you very much.